What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick Torius, back again with another video. Said I'm back again with another video. And today I'm gonna be explaining how it's all about anticipation, right? Like, the anticipation is a lot better than the end result, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Damn, would be like, so what's up, guys? I was just meditating, and during my meditation, I had this vision, right? And I had this more, not like really a vision, but more of like a realization, right? It was a realization that it's like, because the thing is, last night I was smoking with I was hanging out with this girl, and she was smoking weed, right? And the thing is that I don't smoke weed, right? But I did get a little, like, I did get a little contact high, you feel me? So it's like I was still feeling the weed a little bit. I was a little drunk, but I could tell I could feel the weed, right? And what happens is, like when you get high, you get this feeling of, oh, I'm high, I'm up, I feel good, I feel great, right? Mixing that with alcohol, it feels even better, right? Like, you feel really good. And then, smashing, it feels even better, right? You feel like you're on top of the world, basically, right? Because I haven't smoked in like 7 months. But, it's like when you get the contact high, it's not as intense as like getting stoned. But you still feel it, you feel me? So, this morning I woke up, and basically, it's like I had it's like basically I had the feeling of the taste of, okay, this is what it feels like to be on top, right? To be on like the finish. And it made me realize, as I'm feeling that feeling of accomplishment, right? Like, it's like you just get the feeling of accomplishment, right? Like sometimes I would play Pokemon, right? My favorite game to play ever was Pokemon Emerald version, right? And I've beaten it probably like 30 times, right? Like, I've just played through the game, just beat it all the fucking time, right? And every time I play it, I always not Emerald, Ruby and Sapphire, right? Like, that's why I liked Emerald, because of the Battle Frontier. But when I would play Pokemon like Red and Ruby and Sapphire, I would always beat it, right? Like, I would always beat the game. But then after I beat the game, it's like, okay, I'm bored, right? Like, you get this high of, oh my god, I beat Steven, I beat the Elite Four and shit, I'm great, I'm good, I'm done. But then, like, once you beat it, it's like, okay, what's next? What then? What after, right? So it's the same feeling, right? Because I remember getting so bored, because it's like, I don't have nothing to do, I gotta play a different game now, right? Because it's fun to play the game, like, the whole game is fun. It's like the journey. That's so beautiful, bro. It's like the journey is like so great, and it's like we just like aim so much to, well, I gotta beat the game, but it's like more of the journey, right? That's why I used to think like smoke shops, right? I used to think smoke shops were like kind of irrelevant, because I'm like, oh, why do you need a smoke shop? Like, they sell cigarettes at Publix, right? Or Walgreens, right? I didn't realize that it's like a whole industry for smoking weed, right? Or hash or hookah or whatever, kratom, whatever the fuck you're gonna smoke. Tobacco. You're gonna smoke your tobacco, right? Damn. I wish it sucks driving sometimes, because you see a fine asshole and you just be like, damn, bro, that shit is so bad. Whatever. I used to think that it was it was a kind of a waste to have a whole store just for cigarettes. But, then you come to start smoking, and you realize, oh shit, you know what? It's because the thing is, the reason I say that is because sometimes smoking weed, the weed and being high isn't really like the best part of it, right? Like, sometimes the best part, because I used to work at UFIT, right? And when I would go to UFIT, like, I would take I would go to work at like 5 in the morning, and then like my mom, like, when I used to live at my mom's house, my mom would go to work on certain days, right? And those are the days that I would like take off, because like, no one's home, and I'm just like, I'm gonna chill these days, just smoke weed and just chill, and because I didn't want to get caught. So my mom would go to work, and then I would get off of work, and it's like like right before I was gonna get off of work, it would be like I would get off at 9, right, like 9 a.m. And you know, I would always just like be at like around 8 o'clock. I would be anticipating. I'd be like, damn, I'm so excited. I'm about to go smoke weed. I'm about to, you know, go do my stuff, and you know, it's gonna be a lit time, right? And you know, like I would just be waiting and waiting, anticipating, and it's like that was the best part of it, right? It's like me. I'm sorry, bro. It's like all these memories. I guess I can feel them. You know, I would just be waiting and anticipating, right? And just be like, oh shit, I can't wait to go fucking smoke, bro. I'd be rolling up my joint and shit, and I'm like, damn, I can't wait to smoke. And you know, like smoking was fun. Don't get me wrong. Like I love doing it. I was just like, oh yeah, this is a fun time. But it's like the anticipation, right? The anticipation was much more fun. The whole point of me even making this video, the whole reason, it's funny, like every time I get here, like right here, it's like I'm always like, oh, the whole point of me, because I realize, I guess I realize that I'm rambling. and every time that I get right here, because I make these videos every day, so it's like a cycle, right? It's like I imagine myself like that episode in SpongeBob when that guy's like just looking outside his mirror, and he's like going to work, going to whatever, and every day's the same, and then she's like, his wife's like, are you coming to bed, dear? And he's like, yes, dear. And it's like every day. Man, SpongeBob was so good. But yeah, I always feel like I'm rambling, and then I get here, I'm like, the whole point of the story is on your journey, you know, on your way to success, you have to take into account the journey, which is the most important, right? Like when I would, like it's like I really realized that today, and it's funny because today's 11/11, right? Today's a day of like manifestation and shit, and I feel like that shit's so true, bro, because I feel like I manifested some, like I feel like I manifested a new mindset, right? Like this is a new chapter in my life. Like I had just started a new chapter, but I feel like this one is like a newer chapter, right? Like this is the end of the last chapter that I started. But whatever. So basically today's a day of manifestation, right? And you know, I feel like I cultivated this new mindset just like through that meditation, because for some reason being like meditating like today, it kind of like made me see a couple memories, like it showed me a couple memories and stuff, like I was seeing things that I was like remembering them, and I was like, okay. And the thing is like when you're meditating, a lot of times you just see random imagery, right? Like you just see random things that happen to you in your life, but then as you know, like in those, you know, you're not really thinking, you're just like feeling your body, right? And in your body you have all these memories and shit, and it's like, oh, okay, I see. And you know, like you go off on your day, and then you start thinking about it, like, oh, you know what, you start making these connections, like, okay, this meant that, that's why this happened, this is that, and I pretty much realized, oh, okay, it's not about the fame, the success, the money, the accolades, the everything that comes with it. That's cool. It's cool to do that, right? That's why maintenance is so important. That's why once you get it, it's so easy to lose it, right? Because the thing is like life doesn't want you to, it's like the maintenance is important, because it's like life doesn't want you to lose that stuff, you know? It's like life doesn't want you to lose what you've built, right? That's why, like, for me, like, you can't rest on your laurels, right? Because there's no such thing as the pinnacle. There's no such thing as the peak of the mountain. Because even if you think about it, the mountain gets taller every day, right? If you might not know it, you might not pay attention to it. Every time you see a mountain, it gets taller every day. It either gets taller every day, because, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like concepts have life to them, right? Like, I feel like there's life in concepts, like thoughts and the conceptualization, right? The conceptualization. I've never said that word ever. That's why it's like hard for me to say. The conceptualization of life, right? There's life in conceptualization. I'm sorry, I'm like practicing the word. But in conceptualization, there's life to it, right? Like one day I was just like super high, and I was just like driving by, and I realized like, oh shit, you know, like if you look down this way, right? This is US 1 and Marlin Road, right? There's like I feel like it's just every moment has its own life, right? Like there's life inside, like how there's life in us that makes us make decisions, walk, move. Me make this video, you watch it, you know? Like the same way that we make decisions it's like concepts can make decisions too. And it's like, I feel like we just grasp those concepts, right? Like we perceive them as thoughts. It's, I don't know, bro. It's weird as fuck. It's real philosophical and whatever. But that's the whole point of this, you know, like basically I'm saying, like, you know, a mountain, the concept of a mountain, just like there's a concept of me. Like me, I'm not really just me, right? Like I'm trillions of different cells that are just working together, like different bacteria. Like there's different bacteria, there's different organs, there's different whole bunch of shit in me that's like, they're all, it's not just me, it's not just me, Nick. It's like me plus a whole bunch of, like, me and my team. Like this is my team. Like these cells, these are my team, you feel me? Like I have so much cells, they're all working to help me be me, right? Just like a rock, like a mountain. A mountain is a bunch of different pebbles and a bunch of different rocks. But the thing is, when you look at Mount Everest, like, are you counting every single rock and saying and giving each of those a name? Or are you giving the whole entire structure a name? You get me? It's like Earth. It's like Earth isn't really Earth. Earth is a whole bunch of different things. Like there's a TD Bank right there. There's a fucking Denny's, right? Is that not part of, like, that makes Earth? Like that's on Earth. So it's like, would you consider that Earth? I don't know, bro. I'm real philosophical. So that's what happens when I be meditating, bro. I just be like thinking shit and just be like, damn, that's crazy, right? I honestly can't wait to get this video out. I want to really help you guys just understand that the anticipation, like the journey, is so much better than the actual, you know, because that's where the dopamine is, right? The dopamine is in fucking, come on, man. The dopamine is in just the waiting, right? That's why you gotta be patient. Like it's such a crime for people to not be patient, bro. Like it's like, life is this patience. I'm so philosophical today, bro. I don't know what it is. It must be like the moon or some shit. I don't know. But you know, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 6 Feet Interviews, and I will answer your question in another video. And don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.